Yeah, there were several places all east of 95 that experienced tornadoes this morning. The first of those places was here in Southampton County. We are in Cortland, which is just about 15 miles north of the North Carolina-Virginia line. And the first of several tornadoes today across Virginia touched down here, just on the other side of what we have now established as the Palm Tree Inn. And it tore the tops off some trees before it hit this. It tore the roof off this building. And this, as we were talking about earlier, was filled almost to capacity. Unfortunately, nobody had any serious injuries. And then after that, the tornado moved to my left here, and it continued to damage, the damage becoming more significant as you get over toward the U-Haul place and then across 58, where it looks like possibly EF2 damage occurred with this storm, which we will find out as we get into tomorrow. Most of this obviously can be replaced. We did find this though in some of the rubble, and this came from one of the adjacent properties. This is a photo of, it looks like big sister, middle sister, and little sister, and they have their tiaras on and their beauty sashes, probably something that maybe the owner had and probably wants returned. So we'll leave that for him somewhere, and hopefully they'll come back through and get some of their valuables before they have to fix this place, however they do that. All right, so let's check out the latest with Isaias. Obviously, it's a long way gone from Virginia, but it is currently up in really east central New York now. So it continues to race at 40 miles per hour north into Canada over the next several hours. And looking at what it did here in Virginia in terms of the wind speeds, this is outside of any tornadic activity. We had a 76 mile per hour wind gust south Norfolk, and then also a 68 mile per hour wind gust in Poquoson. Had a 59 mile per hour wind gust in the Deltaville area, and officially a 51 mile per hour wind gust at RIC. As far as rainfall goes, topping the charts was Lightfoot at 6.8 inches. I'm sure some of the backyard rain gauges got some more rainfall than this, but out at RIC, 5.2 inches of rainfall there, 4.4 Midlothian, 4.2 out in Short Pump, and also up in Hanover. And looking at the tornado reports, again, I think there are more reports here than the actual tornadoes that occurred. That's pretty normal to see. The Weather Service will go out, they'll survey all this and pare this down. I think there were at least 5 confirmed tornadoes. They will go out and look at the pattern of damage to determine whether or not it was a tornado. This one definitely was here. And then they will find out what types of structures were damaged and what the wind speeds would have been. They'll assign the EF category to that, and we will have that information for you tomorrow. For your forecast, let's go inside to meteorologist Mike Stone. Mike.
Thanks a lot, Zach. We saw a good deal of sunshine during the day today. We have a few isolated showers and thunderstorms popping up in a few areas, and I'll talk about that coming up in just a little bit. Today, we had a record rainfall for this day. We beat the old record by over an inch from many, many years ago. In fact, our rainfall amount since midnight was 3.61, but as you mentioned, the storm total was 5.20, and most of that is the monthly total now, 5.21. Notice something else. Our high temperature today, 88 degrees. That's the first time we haven't hit 90 degrees since July the 9th. The longest stretch of 90-degree days was back in 1995 at 27. The second place used to be 19 days from 1993, but now we finished up July 10th to August 3rd. We put together 25 90-degree days, and we broke the stretch today. Temperatures now are in the 80s. A few spots did hit 90, just didn't happen at the airport today. 91 in Tappahannock and 90 in Williamsburg, and it feels a few degrees hotter outside thanks to the fact that it is so muggy. Few isolated showers and thunderstorms tracking across the state. These will not be a big deal. Not everyone will see these, but have some locally heavy downpours there. Spotsylvania County just west of I-95, and we have a little cell here just south of Cullen towards the south and west. A few isolated storms here this evening, and then we'll see a few thunderstorms popping up during the course of the day tomorrow. A few extra storms on Thursday, so after a high of 90 tomorrow, a few degrees cooler on Thursday, 86. We'll be in the upper 80s to near 90 through the weekend with scattered storms each day, and then some low 90s early next week.